Hey internet! So today I thought I should talk to you about my favourite books. These books have just been a part of who I am morally as well as creatively, so yeah, cool, let's do this. The first book is actually part of a series. It's the Harry Potter series, and I know this has been a book that relates to a vast majority of people. I guess I chose it because I grew up with the Harry Potter series. I was 18 years old when I saw the last film, so naturally I became very attached to these characters and I became super attached to the narrative and the storyline. I just remember seeing the last film, or the last two films, and just wanting to cry the entire time. A part of me is just so attached to the storyline, so I had the box set of the Harry Potter books given to me for Christmas because I am determined to hold on to these books and share them with people as I grow up. I also invested in this illustrated version of Philosophers Stone. Accurately summed up just every way in which I could have possibly thought up the book to look in real life when I was a kid. Does that make sense? I think on a moral level the Harry Potter series really shaped me because there's just so many things in it. You grow up looking at characters like Hermione Granger and Ginny Weasley, and they're such strong, independent characters. But mostly I just found that I grew with this series, and in terms of young adulthood and just general growing up, I felt that J.K. Rowling really accurately summed up some of the things that you have to go through, and I guess the moral character that helps you get through those things. So, forever indebted to the Harry Potter series. The next book is the first book I ever read aloud to someone else, and that was Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss. When I was a kid, I always felt like when I got to the age that I am now, I would have a very clear idea of what I wanted to do, and I would do my best and work diligently to do it. And as I'm getting older, I'm realising how hard it is to juggle everything. There are so many things and so many factors that you have to consider when you're being an adult. And rereading this book recently just sort of made me go, oh my god, yeah, this all makes so much sense, like on an adult level, of course. I don't know what it is about this book. Maybe it's because it's in rhyme and I felt really comforted by that, and I still get comforted by reading something that's in rhyme. Or maybe it was just the strangeness and the oddity of it. It was just a very unique book, and I think what I mostly got from it was the moral of the story, which is you have the power to achieve anything that you want, and you can go forth and find your own path, but sometimes things won't be as straightforward as you hope, and sometimes things won't turn out the way you plan. So this book, called From Rain to Rainbows, I found in a gallery in Elizabeth Street. I will find out and put it in the description. It is basically a collection of illustrations and images by various artists in relation to the subject matter of rain and rainbows. And I found this really interesting because there are so many ways in which illustrators interpret a subject matter, and there's no right or wrong way, and I know a lot of people find that really infuriating with art. But I love it. It drives me. It makes me so excited to see what other people are creating and doing. So the next couple books I got from readings in Colton, and my friend Eliza suggested that I go there. I'd never been there before, and when I did go there I just fell in love. The children's book section is amazing. I could not believe just how excited I was to be in the children's book section. So the last person I want to sort of talk about is Oliver Jeffers. He is, in my opinion, just a master. I think what drew me to him was his various use of media and his outlook on writing children's books. This was the first book that I bought by him, and it's so lovely. Just the way he works, to me, is so interesting. He has a video on his website and he talks about how he just feels compelled to tell stories, and I agree with that profoundly. And I think what really sparked this excitement for me was the fact that he is out there doing it, and I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to say with my illustrations and what kind of narrative I want to put forward to an audience. But at this point I just am so excited to see someone doing things and making narratives in a way that I aspire to. Like, seeing someone out there already doing it is quite comforting for me. That is pretty much all the books that I'm going to throw at you, because I could talk about this at great length for an extended period of time. I'm happy to be here again. I will put all the information about these artists and writers in the description, as well as all my links and things to my website and stuff. I don't want to tell you to subscribe because it makes me feel kind of uncomfortable to like be like, hey, subscribe. But if you actually want to, like genuinely, please do, because it's really, really flattering. Thank you for watching, and I will probably see you around. Bye. That sounds so dumb.